I'm going to show you now how our triads work. So I trust that you already know this, but I'm just revising, I'm checking that you still know the following things about triads. Okay, so let's talk about what a triad is, first of all. So a triad is a chord, or it basically consists of three notes, okay? And those three notes are basically a root, okay, that's the note on which we built the triad, and then above it, a third above it, we have, in this case, the B, and then a fifth above it. Okay, so a triad consists of a root, and then an interval of a third and a fifth above it. That's always the basic structure of a triad, also known as root position. So it doesn't matter whether the root is going to be on a line or in a space, but the basic structure, if the root is on a line, you're going to have line, 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 or if it's in a space, so say for example like this, you can see that it's space, space, space. So in this particular triad, the root is going to be F. Okay, so that is the basic structure of your triad. I'm not talking about inversion yet. Okay, so then I'm just going to quickly show you the different types of triads that we get. So first of all, we have the major triad, we've got the augmented triad, we've got the minor triad, and we also have the diminished triad. So let's just quickly look at it. So a major triad basically consists of a root, and then above the root we have a major third, and then above the root also we have a perfect fifth. Okay, then if we look at the augmented triad, we have the root, a major third above it, and an augmented fifth above our root. And then the minor triad, we have a minor third above the root, as well as a perfect fifth above the root. And the diminished is the root plus a minor third above it, and then a diminished fifth above it. So I don't know if you can see or just make this correlation, but there's something that the major and the augmented triad has got in common, and that is basically the major third above the root. So this is just a simple way of remembering it, and then they're different in that with a major triad you have a perfect fifth above the root, and with an augmented triad you've got an augmented fifth above the root. Likewise, when we look at the minor and the diminished triad, they both have a minor third above the root, but they're different in that with a minor triad you've got the perfect fifth above the root, and then with diminished you've got a diminished fifth above the root. Okay, so those are just the basic things about the different types of triads. So if we look at this, what I'll do now is I'm going to change this triad, which is basically a major triad, because I have a major third above my root and I have a perfect fifth above my root. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just change, just make some space here again. Okay. I want to keep this on the board. Maybe I should rather write on the top staff. Okay, so let's just rewrite this. So this is the major triad. Okay. Now if I change this triad into an augmented triad, according to my formula here, all I need to do is just make the fifth an augmented fifth. Okay, so now I've got an augmented triad. If I take the same triad and I change it into a minor triad, so there's my major triad, so all I need to do is I just need to flatten the third to make it a minor third. Okay, and then I've got my perfect fifth that we in any way have in the minor triad, So that would be then a minor triad. Then if I want to change it into a diminished triad, all I need to do, so I still have my flat here, the B flat, and I basically just add the D flat to make it diminished. Okay, so those are your 4 basic triads that you have.